Up next, every game presents another chance to improve and refine their brand of basketball. They want to win each half, each quarter, each minute, each possession. Coming up next on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan. Alongside tonight, Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. With Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. You see an uptick here, but still in the bottom half of the league.
Well, seeing where this home team is right now, they came out of the gate swinging this season, fighting their way up the rankings. You just hope they can sustain this pace as the season wears on.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Coach, this early on in the season, what was the emphasis for you and your staff when you were coaching?
Well, look, Kevin, we really wanted to learn our strengths and find the best way to play to them. Of course, discovering your strengths is much easier for teams with a superstar, but either way, it's about discovering the kind of basketball your team needs to play.
Shot clock at 5. Jones, that's for 2. Top of the key jumper, no good. Here's P. Back to Crawford. Beyond the arc. Drills the three-pointer.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
About 1 minute into the first quarter. On the wing, Jones. Good on the 13-footer.
And this team looking to get him the ball and get him in rhythm quickly.
Yeah, it's a good start for him. Let's see if they can keep getting him the ball in that area.
Here's P. He had 15 points last outing. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. King outside. Clock at 6. Puts up a 3. He grabs the miss. And Greg, what stands out most about Donovan Mitchell's game?
I think it's his consistency. He's a fearsome scorer pretty much since he set foot in the league. And with his pull-up game, he can get his shot off against anyone.
Gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Outside, Jones. Three-pointer, and he's good on the 3-ball.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Pass to P. Fires from the wing. It's not going to go for him.
Yeah, they're still looking for some cohesion offensively.
Lets it fly. Crawford with the rebound.
Well, that wasn't a bad shot. Defense playing a little loose there. Sometimes it just doesn't go in.
Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Jones with the screen on Crawford. It's Jones on the wing. Puts one up from 19. That shot is no good, and he's 1 for 3 from the floor. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with head coach Chris Finch. Coach spoke about how Rudy Gobert can change a game defensively. He had all the praise in the world, saying there are so few players at this level that can make a player fearful of shooting inside. Rudy is one of them. You have to get over the idea of hearing footsteps and be okay with having a shot blocked every now and then. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Pass to P. From about 19 feet, Crawford, no luck. Being well off their usual numbers, around 29% so far. To the left wing. Screened by Jones. And the three ball is good.
The backcourt today as good as it gets. And they've earned the green light every time they touch the ball.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
There's 1:26 left to play in the first quarter. Here's the general. Crawford passes to Smith. The fader. And it's King with the rebound. Gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. Takes it inside. And he starts out with a miss in this one. Buzelis with the ball. Pass to Smith. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the first. Now Buzelis. And again, unable to change momentum here. The three. Buzelis grabs the board. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Tossing the pass to the interior. That's what you want to do. Get into the paint.
Back to Anderson from outside the arc. That shot off. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. They're up by 3. And don't go away. We'll be back with the action for the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
KYP, know your personnel. So far, good attention to the scouting report. Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Good on the three-point shot. Anderson's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Here's the general. Scoreless thus far. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And Thomas has it in the corner. And it's off from three-point range. Second quarter, and we're just over a minute in. Here's Buzelis. He's guarded by Thomas. And He drives in. Bucket is good. The General's got his first bucket of the night.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. The way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch you.
And here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by, Anderson outside. 5 to shoot. There's the triple. A shot missing. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. He's off on that one. Shooting just 29% in this game. They're not a pretty sight out there offensively. From 18 feet away. And good as it rattles through the hoop. Anderson's got 5. Shooting only 21% from the field so far. No question, Scoot Henderson has excelled from a very early age.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think it was tough on Scoot Henderson when he first came in the league. The expectations were so high, and we didn't absolutely dominate early. People got down on him, but this is a really talented guy. If we just give him a little time, he's going to be one of the best guards in this league.
Now, here is Smith. Fades back. Count it. He's got 8. Gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Left side, Anderson. Crawford outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. It's all evened up.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. Left side, Anderson. And he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Yeah, his athleticism more than makes up for his lack of size. Allows him to compete even against bigger guys.
Anderson outside. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
There's the 3. King's shot is off. Gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." Guys, back to you.
He can heat up in a hurry, that's for sure. Thanks so much, Allie, for the report. And no good. Shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Anderson outside. 41 seconds left in the first half. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Anderson.
I don't know what the heck happened there. That's just a careless turnover.
Here's P. Still without a basket. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now here's King. He's covered closely. 17 seconds left now here in the second. Basket counts.
And playing with a lot of fire now. They had a tough start in that first quarter. Didn't shoot it well, but didn't let that discourage them. And now they're showing what they can do offensively.
No good on the shot. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. They lead by 2. Now we've got a moment now. Let's go courtside to Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like keep the defense a little bit off balance, but been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Hey, Allie, thank you so much for that interview. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back with you for the second half of the game right after this.
Please direct your attention to center court. Drum line. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. One more time. A round of applause.
With how this offense has performed, they should be up even more. Well-balanced attack.
Yeah, it's hard for a defense to take things away when you do a bunch of things well.
All right, guys, let's talk about our players of the week for both conferences. What do you think about our Eastern Conference winner?
Plenty of LOVE. That's what you can do about this game. Love it, because that combination of skill and size, man, that big fella is taking care of business. Game in and game out.
Yeah, and that really that CONSISTEN, anyway, consistency.
There you go.
That's what it's all about. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. Overall right now, not one of their better showings. Pass to B. Kicks it out to Crawford. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And Jones pulls it down. Being 40% from the field. So Greg, talking about Jeremiah Fears for a second here. Both he and his brother, Jeremy Jr., play college basketball at the same time during the 24-25 season.
Clearly, this sport runs in their family. Jeremiah's fearlessness and competitive spirit have made him an enticing prospect, and I'm sure he'd attest he owes that, at least partially, to Jeremy.
Here's P. Hasn't made one yet. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen. With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year.
Their long-range shooting last year was nothing short of spectacular. I mean, they were absolutely unconscious from the three-point line.
Now here's King. Pass to Jones. A fadeaway. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
I think he got the shot he wanted inside, but somewhere on the play, he just lost focus.
Now here's King for the three. No good on that one.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
Crawford can't tie it up as that one misses. Gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second half. Screen by Jones. King outside. Shoots the three. No good.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Pass to P. There's a good screen. And here's Crawford for the tie. And Jones sends it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
Think about 33% not happy with their play on that end. Banked in off the glass.
Well, a bit of a cold start to the second half. They need to settle down and get some better looks.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Crawford. Crawford missing again.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
King, the pass to Curtis. Jones with the screen on Crawford. Pass to Jones. From 13. That shot missing.
Yeah, not his best night in terms of shot selection. Lucky for him, his teammates have picked up the slack.
So the wing on the left. Drills the three-pointer. He's got his first 3 points of the game.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
King, the pass to Curtis. Now Jones. Pass to King. Here's Jones. Guarded by Crawford. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Gone only 1 of 6 from the field in the third quarter. Not how they pictured the half started. Here's P for the lead. Bangs home the trifecta. P's got 6 points.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. To Anderson. Puts one up from 19, and it's in there. Anderson's got 7.
Well, look, you need a bucket, go to him. This is exactly what he's built to do.
There's 48 seconds left in the third quarter. Now, Buzelis, shot clock at 5, going inside, takes the 13-footer, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Gone just 25% from the field here in the second half with 2 of 8. A nice shot by Anderson.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Smith, no good. Gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Anderson outside. Over to the left wing. Lets the 3 fly. Unable to get that one. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. They lead by 3. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Out to the wing. Rebound by Smith.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Buzelis. Pass to Anderson. Picked away. Now here's Crawford. Stolen away. To the inside. That shot misses. Smith with the defensive effort. And here's Crawford. Screen by Smith. Crawford, no luck. Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
Pass to Anderson. Just 5 on the clock. The tray. Can't get it to go. He's made 4 and just missed his 4th. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Down low. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Both teams making some changes here. Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what James Borrego was saying to his team. He dug into his team for being too complacent on offense, saying, you're just chucking up the first 3 you see out there. Be more patient on offense, move the ball around, make the defense work. Guys, let's see if ball movement improves out there.
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Now, here's Anderson. On the wing, Jones. Not going to go that time.
And look, he's had an off night, but it won't matter as long as they hold on to this lead.
He passes to Smith, and Jones sends it back. They retain possession. Crawford outside, and it's King with the rebound. Gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Anderson up top. Pass to Jones. To the left side wing. Here's King. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Here's P. Shoots. It goes straight through with the switch.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
Now here's Anderson. Left side, Jones. It's off. Gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Here's Pete. He hits it with a step-back jam.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
And so James Borrego decides to call timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Now King. Four on the clock.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
First personal foul, first team foul.
And the first one at the line is good. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And he gets the floater to drop. Game winding down. They just keep changing leads.
And guys, no separation yet. And I really don't think we're going to see any all the way down.
Now Jones pulls the trigger. Jumper is off. There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Crawford looking over the floor. Here's Pete. Strong move off the glass.
And so far in the second half, this has been a different kind of game than what we saw early on.
Yeah, you can see it in the hustle stat. These guys have come out with a different mindset and seem much more motivated here in the second half.
Here's Pete. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oh, that is a big-time game.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the board.
Now here's Jones. Can't get it to go. And so they foul intentionally.
First personal foul, first team foul.
35 seconds left in the fourth.
Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
And there's the drive.
Guys, let's just go ahead and call this one. It's over.
Yeah, time is not on their side. The score is not on their side. Nothing you can do.
And so they get the victory here at home. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done and to send these fans home happy.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And now, our player of the game.